what's going on, Blueprint Nation? Welcome to another banging episode of the Respect My Blueprint podcast, where we give you all the news, all the gems that you need to hear and talk about personal finance, business credit, entrepreneurship, as well as leveling up your blueprint, okay? So now in today's video, what we're going to talk about is we're going to be breaking down one of the biggest shakeups in the fintech industry, okay? And that is the news of Capital One acquiring Brex for over $5.5 billion. And trust me, guys, listen, this move changes everything for business owners who rely on no PGEIN only business credit cards, okay? So we're going to be able to go ahead in this video. I'm going to give you the real story behind the deal, as well as the top 3 business credit cards that you can be able to go ahead and switch to, or be able to go ahead and put your focus on in light of this news right here, okay? So let's go ahead and get into the video and let's talk about it, all right?
This conversation about building up your blueprint. It's time to take it, cause time is wasted. Go grind and chase it, don't lose it. This generation need integration with information to move with. An inclination that is abiding in entertaining improvement. Yep.
So first things first, all right? So let's talk about actually what went down, okay? So in this news, okay, like I mentioned, Capital One acquired Brex for $5.5 billion. Now, for those who don't know Brex is actually a Silicon Valley fintech company that has built this reputation on providing business lines of credit, business credit cards, on startup-friendly credit lines with no personal guarantee. Yes, you guys heard me right. No personal guarantee model. But now, of course, that's more than likely going to be changed now, because now being up under Capital One's traditional banking structure, we may see a force in their business model because of the 2 different approaches that Capital One and Brex takes, right? I mean, in my opinion, it could potentially lead to tighter underwriting, stricter documentation, and even less flexibility in the part of Brex, because now it is part of Capital One's legacy banking structure, okay? Because originally, Brex is designed to approve based on things such as strictly your revenue and cash flow, not your personal credit score. Your personal credit score really wasn't a major factor when it comes to getting approved for any one of Brex products. But of course, we all know Capital One is, falls up under the normal banking rules and guidelines, where your personal credit score does play a major factor. So this right here is going to, of course, affect Brex one way or the other, no matter how you like it, okay? So although Brex may get more capital, global reach, and stability, it's also more than likely going to lose some of its startup DNA and some of its edge that got it so popular. So let's see how this ending up for Brex, okay? But more than likely, if you want my opinion, what we should, of course, expect to see, of course, is higher internal thresholds when it comes for Brex, more documentation requirements, and of course, less tolerance for unconventional business models, right? And that's just natural, because with Brex integration inside of Capital One's ecosystem is ultimately going to go ahead and slow down approvals for them. It's going to add a little bit more verification steps and potentially new reporting standards. So if you built your business, or if you're someone that's been looking for an option that provides quick approvals or cash-based funding for your business, a business credit card with no PG, is now time to explore different alternatives in the marketplace. All right. So sorry about the bad news and everything like that, guys, but guess what? I got something for you. All right. So we are going to go ahead and talk about how you can move your business to, or move your no PG alternatives to other options that's currently in the marketplace right now. So what we're going to talk about is the top 3 business credit cards that you guys can be able to go ahead and check out in 2026 for your business. All right. Okay. And that's this card right here, guys. This is the Bill Divi Business Credit Card. Okay. As you guys can see here. Now, this card here is the Divi card that is powered by Bill, and it remains one of the strongest replacements for Brex. Okay. And the reason why I like this card here, because has no annual fees. It's no personal guarantee, right? That, of course, is one of the greatest things about this particular business card, that it does, your personal credit score does not take any there's no factoring in your personal credit card here. Okay, now they do offer business credit access to lines from $1,000 all the way up to $5 million. Yes, guys. And of course they have expense management and budget management tools that allow you to be able to go ahead and track your everyday spending, to organize your business, as well as being able to separate your personal and business expenses. So, and another great feature that I think is highly overlooked, but of course that's they're offered here, is free personal virtual cards, which of course you can use this to be able to have a unique card number for any vendor that you want to utilize. So this can also help mitigate and eliminate fraud and everything like that as well too. So now Divi does have credit decisions are based on revenue. All right. So it's great for, startup businesses that pretty much want a business credit card without having to use your personal credit. Okay. And another great thing about this particular card here, as you can see, like they offer, zero hitting fees or contract, completely free to use their software, and you can order as many virtual and physical cards as you need. They do have a rewards program, which is second to none, that, pretty much, you'll be able to earn rewards on the different categories that you spend as well too. So this is my top option. The Divi card has been in the marketplace for quite some time. Anybody who is aware of a business credit card with no PG have potentially heard through social media of the Divi business credit card, the Divi business corporate card. I apologize. So this is the top option for 2026. The next card that we're going to go ahead and talk about, it is the Ramp business credit card. Okay. Now the Ramp card has been around almost as long as Divi as well too. Piggyback off of Brex's business model, where, they have pretty much turned into a powerhouse in this field here, where they offer a business credit card with no personal guarantee, guys, no personal guarantee. And I really like this card here because, again, you'll be able to go ahead and earn up to 5% savings, guys. Yes, they have a 5% APY on their card here. It is a great card for you guys to definitely use. Okay. Also, they offer unlimited virtual cards. So if you want to be able to go ahead and issue credit cards to your employees, vendors, or anything like that internally to your team, you can do so at no additional cost to yourself. And they offer up to 1.5% cash back on any purchase that you make with this business credit card. So just like the previous card, Divi, that we've spoken about, this particular business credit card does offer you the ability to be able to go ahead and receive business credit with no personal guarantee, guys. Again, that's the key thing here, guys. No personal guarantee. So Ramp is no stranger to the game. They've been around for quite some time. And I highly recommend this card for all of those that are looking to be able to go ahead and replace their Brex business credit card, or if you've been thinking about getting a Brex business credit card. Okay. Now, last on the list that what we're going to, we're on the list that we're going to go ahead and talk about, and that is Mercury's IO MasterCard. Okay. Now, this credit card has not been around as long as Ramp or Divi or Brex, but although they're a new kid on the block and everything like that, that does not mean that they fall short in any value that they're able to provide, just like the other business credit cards. Okay. And it has become one of the fastest. As a matter of fact, this particular business credit card has become one of the fastest growing fintech companies in 2026. Okay. And just like the other cards here, this is a no PG business credit card. Okay. No PG. Of course, your credit limit and approval is going to be largely predicated upon your business cash flow as well as the revenue of your business. But the great thing is no annual fees, no surprise fees or anything like that. And it also, as you can see, you get unlimited 1.5% cash back on anything that you spend on the card. So that right there is another great feature, because again, as we know, we definitely want any type of credit card that provides us cash back. That is always going to be the number one option right there. Okay. And another great thing, you'll be able to also build in your accounting software within their platform as well too. So you can sync your QuickBooks, your Zero, NetSuite, as you can see here. And this will also allow you to be able to go ahead and better manage the card with the business expenses and everything like that, separate your personal and business, and be able to go ahead and allow you to be a lot more organized whenever you're in this type of period like tax time, to be able to go ahead and get more value off of this card here. This right here is a great card that I highly recommend for everyone to be able to check out as one of the alternatives for 2026, guys. So there you have it, guys. That right there is the top 3 business credit cards that we recommend for 2026. Okay. Now, I know with this news is definitely a shocker for a lot of people. Okay. But listen, Capital One's acquisition of Brex it does mark a turning point in the business credit card landscape. So we're going to start seeing a shift in things such as the flexibility that the Brex card offer to formality. So that means small businesses has to get a lot more strategic about their funding. So it's very, very important, guys, that, when you're seeking business credit, when you're seeking business funding, when you're looking for a credit card with no PG, that you're making sure that you do your due diligence first, because again, you don't want to get caught up in a situation where you're applying for a card and next thing you know, it's not, you're not receiving the value, or you're not receiving the benefits that you ultimately was looking for when you apply for the card. Okay.
Hey, what's going on, Blueprinters? This is a video that I want to go ahead and share with you guys to encourage you guys to go ahead and join the Blueprinter community. If you want to go ahead and level up to that next level in building generational wealth, as well as empowering yourselves on financial literacy and credit literacy, I definitely encourage you to go ahead and join the Blueprint movement. We have some great things that's up and coming down the pipeline of this year. Many of you guys know my rags to riches story started actually right after the pandemic. With that story and my experience during that time frame of me being a successful serial entrepreneur, launching the different ventures that we're launching here, I felt like it's an obligation for me to go ahead and share it with you guys in my experiences, as well as, the trials and tribulations that I was able to learn and overcome. With that being said, guys, definitely go ahead and join the Blueprinter community. Tap in with us. We have some major things coming down the pipeline. I'm very excited with the movement. I'm very excited on where we're going. I'm definitely encouraging you guys to definitely tap in and join us, man. Listen, not only are we going to show you how to build generational wealth, but we're going to have a good time in doing it. All right. So tap on in with your boy. All right. See you later. Bye.
So, and there you go. There you have it, guys. Okay. So that is the top 3 alternatives of business, no PG business credit cards that I wanted to share with you guys in light of this new news that Capital One has acquired Brex. But listen, if today's video was not enough, if you want to be able to go ahead and learn more strategies and more tips on how to be able to go ahead and build business credit, how to access no PG business credit cards, listen, join our free school community where we go ahead and not only provide this information and these strategies and this blueprint for you, well, guess what? You could do so absolutely free. All right. Now, we do have 2 versions of the community. We do have a paid community of $49, but we have a free version that we highly recommend that you check out here, guys, because this will allow you to be able to go ahead and get access to this information. So therefore, you're not kept out of the loop or anything like that. Okay. And also, listen, I do have a special surprise. All right. We are also proud to announce that we are rolling out the Uptrend business software. Now, this is the number one business software where you'll be able to access your business credit reports, your business credit scores, business credit monitoring. But guess what? It does not stop there. You'll also be able to go ahead and get access to our AI funding engine, which will allow you to be able to go ahead and match yourself with over 100 different online lenders when you're seeking to get business credit or business lines of credit. Listen, it's a free 7-day trial to check out the software. Both links to the community and the software is inside of the description. Go ahead and check it out so you'll be able to go ahead and help get your business to the next level. We're looking to be able to build 100 entrepreneurs business and scale it to $1 million. So if you want to be one of those 100 entrepreneurs, then okay. Also, last but not least, listen, if you made it to this part of the video, do me a huge favor, hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. Take a couple of seconds right now. Do so. As you can see, we are a new channel that we're trying to go ahead and grow. So far, we have been able to eclipse 2,300 subscribers up until this point. By the end of this year, we want to double and triple those numbers. And in order for us to do so, we need your help and support. It allows us to keep dropping dope content like this. All right. But listen, we definitely want to hear your thoughts and comments. Drop it in the comment section. What do you think about this news that have been released as far as Capital One acquiring Brex? Do you think it's going to affect Brex's business model? Do you think that some of the alternatives that we discussed today is going to leapfrog Brex? Definitely want to hear your thoughts and opinions about it. Hit the bell notification so also you can keep up to date whenever we drop dope content like this. All right. But other than that, thanks for tapping in. Thanks for tuning in. And as always, we are going to catch you on the flip side. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
Blueprint, yeah. Blueprint. This conversation about building up your blueprint. It's time to take it, cause time is wasted. Go grind and chase it, don't lose it. This generation need integration with information to move with. An inclination that is abiding in entertaining improvement. Yep, Wesley Paul with Blueprint. This guests are exclusive. Get on and tune in and then learn some new tips about credit, finance, investment. A nice chance to get rich and buy land. Flip it, quick 9 bands. Learn all the skills from Wesley did it. Learn how to build successful business. Run up a mill and get the digits. Run up a mill. Look, safe place where guests are speaking. Based off financial freedom. All facts, no cap, believe it. Podcast, you have to see it.